Hi, I'm Corey Comiskey for Success 101 Mr. Bean's class, and today I'm doing my project on stress and how it affects you. In the teenage life, stress can have many impacts on you, your mind, and your body. And if you don't handle it well, it can put you into very sticky situations. For me, being an NJ personality type, and as well as some of my friends, a lot of things that can stress me out are people that try to tell me that I'm doing things wrong, or friends in general can actually stress you out. Whether they mean what's best for you, or even if it's your girlfriend or boyfriend, they can also hurt you with stress. Now, you may ask yourself, how can you handle stress? Well, for me and my friends, we do a lot of physical activity, whether it be weightlifting or training, or with military exercises with the Army or Navy. We will a lot of times just, hang out or, play sports. You'll notice that a lot of times, even if you're mad at that person, as soon as you're playing a game with them and you have to have that person's back, you forget about all the bad stuff. Stress can also better you. When you're under stress, you feel more motivated to work harder and to get the job done. However, if you're not careful, you can make stupid mistakes out of emotions instead of out of pure sight to get the task done. When you're angry, you tend not to think things through all the way, and it can place you into sticky situations. And by this, I come to the point. What are some negative effects of stress on not only your body, but yourself as a person? Negative effects of stress on your body: you can lose sleep. And when you lose sleep, you're not necessarily all there for the school day and for any academic reason. And you're just not functioning totally like a human being. Another way that stress can have effects on your body is that it can produce acne. And acne is not very attractive to look at. So, ladies, I'm sorry. If I have acne, chances are it's your fault. Moving on. Another effect, and probably the most important effect that stress can have on your body. It can cause you to become depressed. Believe it or not, that studies have shown that stressful lifestyles can lead to depression and suicidal thoughts. While I may not have experienced suicidal thoughts or depression, I know someone who has. My girlfriend, a few months ago, Ariel Troutman, committed suicide. She was very stressed, and she was made fun of in school due to bullying because kids called her fat, weird, and she would dye her hair. And for attention, I think, but for other reasons, she wanted to be unique. Well, with her own opinion, people led to that as just picking on her. She became stressed. She couldn't sleep, she couldn't focus in school, and her grades dropped. Her parents got mad at her, she didn't know what to do. She spiraled down into more and looking for acceptance, and she turned to drugs, sex, and just went downhill from there. On St. Patrick's Day, Ariel Troutman committed suicide with her best friend, Hannah. She's missed. But, moving on, the negative effects of stress on you. Aside from depression, what can happen to you? If you do something stupid out of stress, whether it be anger, you can end up in here. Shall we walk? This is the Cabarrus County Courthouse, and here you will find my colleague, Mr. Angel Rivera. Angel Rivera, how do you plead?
I was in school, and there were a lot of kids bullying me, and my brother and my family did not give me lots of advice, and, well, one day, they pushed me too far and I snapped.
You snapped.
Yes. My story was that I was in school, I was walking to lunch, the kids caught me in the bathroom. So they started pushing me around, they pushed me too far. So, I beat them all up. So, I broke on one of them, I broke 2 ribs, broke one of his arms and his nose. Another one, I broke his leg and his hand. And the other one, I gave him a concussion because I slammed him on the wall. And then I had to have 2 custodians hold me down.
Now, the reason you did this was it all, because they were bullying you, or did you feel that you were, already having a bad day? Because, I understand Angel's in middle school right now. And Angel is going through a lot of things that we, as human beings, will go through school, and not only middle school, but high school especially. You'll understand that, there's a lot of tasks thrown on you and a lot of pressure to get down to the crunch time, especially in the last semester. You told me earlier that, you were very stressed out about your classes and having to get all your work done, and people just weren't making your day better. What are some ways that you could have handled that a little bit better? Do you think that in gym class, venting out, or, maybe after school, going to the gym with your brother, working out, lifting some weights, not only would that stress have bettered you, physically, but, you could have relieved a lot of anger. And, maybe the next day when people were messing with you, you would have been a little bit more tolerant.
I personally believe that once the incident happened, I started working out with my brother, and I found it helped me a lot. And not only it got to get things out of my mind, but it also gave me physical benefits.
Okay.
And also, I believe that I could have, stayed after school and practiced some stuff with my teachers. I could have tutoring, but I was just too caught up, and everything was just piling up and piling up. And on top of that, everybody in school wasn't making it any better.
Okay. Now, with these guys, did they apologize, or how did this all resort out? I know that you guys spent some disciplinary actions in the office and in this room right here because of all this.
Yes, they did apologize, but they never came up to me again.
Okay. I understand that you were removed from the classes with these young kids.
Yes.
And so, do you feel like now that they're out of the situation, do you feel like everything's better?
Yes and no. Yes, because I don't have to see them, and no, because I don't get to see my friends. I have to go directly to the class the whole day, and I'm there by myself with one teacher.
Okay. Well, with stressing out, you could have handled it a little bit better. Don't you agree?
Yes.
So, with this, I'd like to conclude. I'm Corey Comiskey for Success 101 class, Mr. Beans, and this is my project on stress. Watch out or you'll end up here.
Only next time, it won't be empty.